Thomas the tank engine was grumbling to the other engines. I spend my time pulling coaches around for you to take on adventures. The other engines laughed. Why can't I pull passenger trains too? You're too impatient, they said. You'd be sure to leave something behind. Rubbish, said Thomas. I'll show you. One night, Thomas and Henry were alone. Henry was ill. The men worked hard, but he didn't get better. He felt just as bad the next morning. Henry usually pulled the first train, and Thomas had to get his coaches ready. If Henry is ill, he thought, perhaps I shall pull his train. Thomas ran to find the coaches. Come along, he fussed. There's plenty of time, they grumbled. Thomas took them to the platform and wanted to run in front of them at once, but his driver wouldn't let him. Don't be impatient, Thomas. Thomas waited and waited. The people got in, the guard walked up and down, the doors closed, and still no Henry. Thomas was getting more and more excited. The fat controller came to see what was the matter. The guard and station master told him about Henry. We'll find another engine, he ordered. There's only Thomas, they said. You'll have to do it, Thomas. Be quick now. So Thomas ran around to the front and backed onto the coaches, ready to start. Don't be impatient, his driver said. Wait till everything is ready. But Thomas was too excited to listen. What happens next, no one knows. Perhaps they forgot to couple Thomas to the train, or maybe his driver pulled the lever by mistake. Anyhow, Thomas started. As he passed the first signal, men waved and shouted, but he didn't stop. They're waving because I'm such an amazing engine, he thought importantly. Henry says it's hard to pull trains, but I think it's easy. Hurry, 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 he puffed, pretending to be like Gordon. People have never seen me pull a train before. It's nice of them to wave, he whistled back. Thank you! Then he came to a signal at danger. Darn it! I must stop, and I was going so well. Signals are so annoying. He blew an angry peep peep. The signalman ran up. Hello, Thomas, he said. Why are you here? I'm pulling a train, Thomas said. Can't you see? Where are your coaches, then? Thomas looked back. Bless me, we've left them behind! Yes, said the signalman. You'd better go back quickly and get them. Poor Thomas was so sad, he almost cried. Cheer up, said his driver. Let's go back quickly and try it again. Back at the station, all the passengers were talking at once. They were complaining to the fat controller at how bad the railway was. But when Thomas came back and they saw how sad he was, they couldn't be upset. He was coupled to the train, and this time he really pulled it. But for a long time after, the other engines laughed at Thomas and said, Look, there's Thomas, who wanted to pull a train, but forgot about the coaches.